Good evening, viewers. Welcome to this YouTube channel. We are discussing about the recent happenings in Bangladesh, the emerging scenario in Bangladesh, and the discussion will be coordinated by me. I'm Dr. Shankar Kumar Chatterjee, and the speakers will be the eminent historian, Professor Kapil Kumar, and Dr. Madhusudan Pal, eminent Netaji researcher. So I'm adding both of them to stage.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Shankar.
Namaskar, Dada.
Yes.
Jai Hind, sir. We are live, sir.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind, Jai Hind, Jai Hind, Dada.
Jai Hind. Today, let me tell what we will discuss today. Number one, what is our dream as a nationalist? Who are our enemies inside India and who are our enemies outside India? Who are friends inside? Who are enemies outside? Very clear. And what is then we'll go in the Western Front. What is happening in Pak Afghan area? What is that impact on us? And what is happening in Burma, Bangladesh border, and inside Bengal, that is East Pakistan, its impact on us, how to tackle that, and world scenario. That will be a subject of discussion.
Dada, I'll start that with another thing which is happening in Dubai.
Okay.
I want to start with that.
Yes.
And I want to use this channel for giving, for giving me this opportunity.
Yes.
To address this first thing which I'm talking about, Dubai, to all the listeners and ponder over it because it has wider serious implications. And my thing is, I was shocked when 2-3 days back, I saw a news on the TV channels that Indian cricket team will be playing Bangladesh and Pakistan, both in Dubai.
Yes.
I hung my head in shame. Why? You recall, Dada, a few years back, when there was this movement going on in America, and I'm thankful to my co-author, Dr. S.M. Ramdayal, for pointing this out to me. At that time, the Indian cricket team, I don't exactly remember in which cricket match it was, but they knelt on their feet, on their knees, in support of that movement. Black lives matter. Does Hindu lives don't matter? That we go and play a cricket match with a team
It's a disgrace,
whose government, whose people, they are butchering Hindus in Bangladesh.
It's an absolute disgrace.
We again play with Pakistan, who is hand in glove with Bangladesh in all this, and sending terrorists to us every day. This board of cricket control in India, shameless. Tomorrow they will start playing cricket at the borders between India and Bangladesh. If they get money to let people infiltrate from there, let the terrorists infiltrate from there.
That is
I ask all my viewers.
Yes.
Please fill your social media with boycotting BCCI and shaming the Indian cricketers. who agree to play with a team. Who knows these team members, brothers, fathers, are not involved in killing in the Hindus?
Yes, that is very important
I'm,
thing to think
I'm,
over.
I'm full of
Then
anger on it. Please start tweeting. Please put on your Facebook. Please put on Instagram. Please put on LinkedIn or any social media you have. These
then
deaf and dumb and blind British Cricket Control Board of India.
then let us come to the Bangladesh, which was liberated from the hands of the butchers of Pakistan, now is trying to be with Pakistan. They want blessings from Pakistan. They want their army to be trained by the Pak army generals. How shameful on the part of Bangladesh army, but they are doing this only to attack India from both sides, Bangladesh and West Pakistan. In that scenario, what is happening in Pak-Afghan war, we'll discuss that. And before that, we'll discuss what is happening in Bangladesh and Burma-Bangladesh border, Arakan area, how it will give impact on us.
One small thing I'll say here, Dada. The butchers of Pakistan butchered the Bangladeshis and taught them how to be butchers and join hands with butchers.
Yes.
Because right from the age of 2 and 3, they teach their children to be a butcher.
How to slaughter chicken and
Yes.
How to slaughter a goat.
Goat. Yes, they train that. Usually we do not take our children to the butcher, to this market where these are being butchered.
Forget, Dada.
But they take their children there to see.
Dear, Dada, we don't let our children even touch a knife.
Yes.
So basically, so that
we don't let our children touch a knife.
Yes.
Sir.
So this is what they do.
Actually, the basic thing of Constitution of Pakistan is anti-Hinduism, anti-India, nothing else. Now let us come to the what is happening in Bangladesh.
So and the basics of it's jihad fi sabilillah.
Yeah.
It's jihad.
What is happening in Bangladesh? They want to throw out all the values of the Bangladesh Liberation War, all ethics, all values. They want to be a new East again Pakistan. They want to be Pakistan again.
Dada, now they are following the Islamic culture.
Yes.
They have no more Bengali culture.
Yes, they are no more Bengali culture.
And mind it. All these Muslims of Bangladesh are converts.
From Hindus.
They're all converts. Hindus. And these converts follow the Islamic book and Islamic culture. If Islam has any culture, then they follow that. I don't consider it as a culture. They follow the Shariat. They follow these things. I'll be very happy if they now start teaching in their classrooms that Earth is flat.
Yes, there is one
Let
side.
them teach that.
But there is one side. But at
they're
the
already
same time,
teaching in madrasas. They are taught that way the Earth is flat, and in the evening the sun goes down in the mud.
So, that is one side.
Yeah.
But at the same time, recently one news is in the print media. An American NGO has surveyed in Bangladesh that nearly 50% people of Bangladesh want to stay peacefully with India. They are not that anti-India, anti-Hindu, but they are not at all vocal. They cannot speak out.
Dada,
they have no voice in Bangladesh.
Dada, I don't agree with this question. I don't agree with this question. I don't agree with these surveys because we know how these Americans do the surveys. They do the surveys as per their interests, what suits them the interests.
Oh, this could be an
Then they do
attempt at
that.
whitewashing.
Then if that is so, then let them be taught in natural courses, taught by their own lesson.
You
And
see,
then what is happening in Arakan
my
area?
I you see why. Firstly, why I will not agree to this American survey is that they might have talked in terms of that the Awami League people don't want that and all. But as I've said earlier, where were these people when even during the time of Awami League or Mujibur Rahman and even Sheikh Hasina,
When Hindus were
Hindus were
being killed.
tortured every second
Yes,
month
yes, yes,
and thrown out of Bangladesh? Where were
yes,
these voices then?
yes.
Where were these
Correct.
voices?
That point is correct.
The
Then
Awami League is the
what?
remnant of the Muslim League. Why we
Yes,
forget?
yes, yes.
I have
One
never
point.
forgotten that.
Yes.
I have
Then
never forgotten that he was Suharwardi's man. He was equally responsible for the killings on 16th August 47 in Calcutta.
in Calcutta, no doubt. That's a fact. Okay. Then what is happening in Arakan area? Why sudden development of this Arakan Liberation Army? How?
You
Who are the
see,
forces
Dada,
behind?
you see, it is very clear that in Arakan thing has a long history, Dada,
Yes,
that even from the Second World War time, the
yes,
Buddhists there fought against the British
yes,
very strongly.
yes,
And the Buddhists were imprisoned also at that time.
yes.
And these Buddhists were again attacked by these Rohingya Muslims.
Muslims. Yes.
Okay,
They are for
because
British and
these
then for Pakistan.
yeah, because
They are
these
for British,
Rohingyas,
then for Pakistan.
you see, the question was not just being a Rohingya. The question there was that they were following Islam
Islam.
and they want to Islamize Myanmar.
Myanmar.
So a peaceful religion like Buddhists,
Was
Shanti,
angered
Shanti,
by their
is their
misbehavior.
whole thing. Even they took to arms for their defense
Yes.
because they had not formed the army first.
Yes.
They had not attacked anyone, these
It is the
Buddhists.
Rohingyas who are first the
It is the
first
Rohingya Muslims.
army.
It's the
Yes. Yes.
Rohingya Muslims when they attacked these Buddhists
Yes.
that in their defense they took to arms and they threw them out.
And
Now
the
they had
and
thrown them.
and the
They
conflict
had thrown them.
started. And the conflict started before that because each Rohingya man was marrying two to three, four ladies, and there is demand of
Yes,
ladies. They are taking away the girls from the Buddhist families, raping the Buddhist
not
girls. That
not
started the
only
whole
that,
conflict.
and the population jihad with that.
Yes, also population jihad.
So this conflict started, and when they fought them, they threw them in Bangladesh.
Yes,
They had not thrown them into India.
Bangladesh.
And please, it is during Hasina's regime only that Bangladesh provided these Rohingyas the passage to go to India.
Oh,
Don't forget this crucial aspect.
and some to
No expert
Malaysia.
is saying that. No
Yes,
expert
Sir,
is saying this.
may I
yes.
interrupt, sir?
Okay,
Sir,
okay. Doctor, okay. Shankar,
Yeah,
speak out.
yeah. So in 1947, these Rohingyas also tried to accede, I mean, the Rakhine state into East Pakistan.
Yes,
They wanted to
yes,
do that,
yes,
yes.
and they were stopped from doing so by the Theravada Buddhists. Because of the
yes.
Theravada Buddhist population, they could not do that. And during 1971 conflict, they collaborated with the Pak
With
army and the
Pak
Mizo
army,
rebels. And the
Mizo
Mizo
rebels,
rebels.
and all these Urdu speaking Biharis in Bangladesh, in East Pakistan, the Rajakars, these
So
collaborations.
yeah, they were with the Pakistanis. So
Yes.
the local Theravada Buddhists, they always had this issue against them.
And these Rohingyas had been used by Pak government to to infiltrate into Buddhist and Hindu majority Chatga to reduce the strength of Chatga Hindu and Buddhist people.
Yes,
Dada,
I mean,
not just the Pak government. They have the Al Qaeda connection also.
Also
yes,
Al Qaeda connections.
yes, yes,
You have the
absolutely,
connections with the Islamic terrorists from the West also.
Yes.
Those areas.
absolutely, absolutely.
It is not just Pakistan. Pakistan is only a puppet in the hands
And
of those Islamic.
I was seeing how the Arakan area Islam came. Hundreds of years back, it is through naval route. From Arab land,
To Arab
naval route is
traders,
the Arakan area, not through land route. Naval route.
Arab,
Islam
Arab
entered.
traders, Arab traders.
Yes, Arabians.
Dada, through land route, these Chakma tribes and many other local tribes of that, the Muslims could never invade those areas, you see.
Yes. They came via
The sea route,
ocean route.
sea route,
Sea route.
sea
Sea
route.
route. Yes.
Yeah.
That I was seeing in the history. Then let us now conflict. The rise of this liberation army, Arakan. What is our effect? Benefit? Any benefit for us?
Well, it definitely is beneficial to us because it is trying to curtail these Islamic fanatics,
It is basically Buddhist army.
Buddhist army.
Basically Buddhist army.
And I tell you one thing. This Buddhist army, even if it is backed by China,
Yes.
even
my
then it is help, even
It is
then it
helpful
is
to
helpful
us.
to us.
At least against America.
Because don't forget one thing. China being a very shrewd country,
Yes.
on the one hand may support Al Qaeda and Iran or whatnot,
Yes.
but they also know any sensible person in this world who has brains knows that the major danger to their country, to their nation, to their culture comes from Islam, not any other religion.
Yes.
China knows this very well.
Very
And
well.
that is why they are dealing with the oligarchs in that northwestern China over there.
Central Asia bordering
So,
autonomous areas
yeah,
of China.
yeah,
They are controlling Islam there.
yeah, yeah. Some people say that this Arakan Buddhist army is supported by America.
They are not. Wrong.
Possibly not.
Completely wrong.
And they want to
and to India.
And they want to create a new state over there,
Yes.
away, which is not Burma and which is not even India, but it's a new Arakan state over there, which they want to make over there, a new country. I don't even mind that. Because whichever.
Now my next question.
Yeah.
Think the military junta government in Rangoon was backed by China. Why again the shift of this support from military junta government to Arakan government? Why this strategy of China?
Dada, this is very simple.
Yes.
One thing, please remember, China has never been anyone's friend.
Yes.
They supported the Vietnam. No, listen, historically, they supported the Vietnamese against Americans. And once the Americans left, the first country they attacked was
Vietnam, yes.
And taking away lands of Vietnam. Yes. Even with Russians too, they have their dispute in Siberia and those sides of border, Manchuria and that side.
Also in Mongolia. Also in Mongolia. There is a war on Mongolia.
Mongolia. And India had helped China so much, they attacked India. So China is one country and there are historical reasons also why they are adopting that policy. Because I have taught Chinese history, you see. And I don't want to go into those details. I don't want to go into those details.
Let me in one sentence. The same thing you see behind the rise of CPM in Bengal. There is a hand of Pan-Islam, hand of China and hand of Pan-Islam. Behind one thing, rise of CPM in Bengal. There is a hand of China, a hand of Pan-Islam. And for infiltration in millions from East Pakistan to India, CPM is collaborator directly under a big design of Pan-Islam. And you see, when this Pan-Islam saw CPM is going gradually unpopular, they shifted their support from CPM to TMCP. The same Pan-Islam mechanism now behind TMCP.
The left front were the pioneers in infiltration.
They pioneered infiltration on the
Dada,
same mechanism
can I
and backed by Pan-Islam. And this
can I
Pan-Islam
add
has empowered TMCP in Bengal.
can I add
Like
something to
China,
this?
like China,
You see,
shifting their loyalty,
the,
the support from
you see, we
Victory Junta to Liberation Army of
no
Arakan.
no, Dada, I'd like to add here.
Yes,
We say that it was Pakistan who started terrorism against India.
yes.
No,
No, sir. No, sir. It was the West.
no, no,
What a question?
no,
Who,
no.
who started terrorism in India?
Ah,
What is the
USA.
question?
terrorism was started against India first by China.
China.
The entire Northeast India insurgency
Okay. Yeah. You have a point, sir.
was supported by China. The
Yes,
entire Naxal movement,
yes. That is 67, 68, 69, this summer,
yes,
this time.
with
This,
military support, financial
yes,
support, ideological support.
67,
Pakistan
yes,
so comes only around 1989.
yes.
So
With
let us
China.
not forget that the
Naxal
entire terrorist
infiltration.
movement against India was started by China,
And
and
they
now
created,
Simultaneously,
and
sir, the Americans were also helping in Nagaland.
no, 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 they are American missionaries were there. Secondly, Dada, don't forget one aspect that CPM's godfather is China,
yes,
and CPI's godfather, which used to be USSR earlier, is
yes, yes.
also China now. Is
That's
also
true.
China now.
And China
So
could have
these parties who could not acknowledge 1962 as a Chinese aggression,
yes,
who always support China, even on Galwan issue and all, and other things. So, and you see, the funniest thing I tell you is that then I asked this question, and this leftist person could answer me on debate on the channel. I asked him one question. I said, you call yourselves Marxists. Tell me, by which principle of Marxism China is a Marxist country?
yes. What Marxist theory they are following?
One single principle of Marxism.
Yes.
One, it is one party dictatorship, no democracy, no human rights, no
Only that area.
liberties.
Only that
The
area.
workers can't make their unions. Okay. Secondly, it is the largest now money lender in the world, blackmailing countries. It is the biggest land usurper. And I said, why was the China wall made? The Chinese empire is what is within the Chinese walls. That wall was made to save China from the intruders. And outside that wall, whatever areas are there, they were never Chinese areas. When these Chinese bring out the old maps, now I say that. Then go by that map and confine yourself within the walls of the China wall. Now these communists, and more recently, along with these communists, when the Congress party is having a secret treaty with Chinese Communist Party,
China. Yes.
That was 2008
and they run to
Olympics.
China, and they run to China for everything. So these double enemies we have inside.
All enemies inside. Yes, that is very clear.
Yes,
Enemies
yes.
inside.
That double. Acha.
Enemies inside.
I will point out another aspect to you, Dada. Please ponder over it.
Yes.
Sorry, last 4 or 5 years, have you seen any statement by the Naxal parties?
No. No.
Where are they?
So they are getting a good bashing by the central paramilitary forces.
No, sir. I'll tell you. That bashing is all there. I'll tell you where are they. Where are the urban Naxals? Where are they now?
Urban Naxals, they have gone
No,
into
Urban.
no. Even the others.
Or in
You
Sikuna ko
recall,
Kongo parties.
you recall the CPI policy in the 1970s when they all infiltrated the Congress.
Yes.
And through Congress, they were controlling everything, particularly education.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely so.
Okay. The same policy has been adopted by these Naxals now.
In Congress,
I've seen in Delhi,
DMCP,
I've
all
seen
there.
in Delhi, I've seen in Delhi, staunch Naxals joining the AAP party.
Yes.
Both these
Yes.
private secretaries of Sanjay Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi are
hardcore
ex-ISA presidents from JNU. And many Naxals have joined the BJP also.
Oh.
Yes,
They are
they
in
have.
BJP also. I've seen in appointments. So their policy is again to save themselves, play safe. So long Modi regime is there, play safe.
And attack
So
the
don't come out in the open. And I have seen in Delhi University Naxals being appointed who are on the radar of the IB. I've seen those appointments.
Then let us come to the Bangladesh.
No,
Bangladesh.
why I pointed out this, because you said that we have to simultaneously look at the internal dangers also.
Yes.
Sir, the
That's why I
UPSC
pointed.
selection. UPSC selection is in the hand of the leftists. The educational institutions are being controlled by them.
Yes.
Well, the fault lies with the government.
Yes. Then
Even if 10 years they can't produce an NCRT history book, why should we blame the Naxals?
Yes. Then what is going to happen to the Yunus? In the end of this January. Yunus
what?
Yunus in Bangladesh.
Muhammad Yunus Mia.
You see, Dada, the Yunus Mia. No, I call him Yunus the Butcher.
Butcher, yes. Butcher Mia.
Right.
Okay.
Butcher Mia. Now, this Butcher Yunus Mia, so long he is a frontal puppet face for them.
Yes.
And they think his utility as a Nobel Peace winner. You know, he's a peace winner, Peace Award winner of Nobel. So long that utility thing they can cash on, they will keep him as a frontal.
Yes.
And the moment they realize that now his job is done, we don't need him,
throw him out.
Either he will run away from there, or he too will be murdered.
Sir, he is an American citizen, by the way.
Oh, American
Yeah,
citizen.
so he'll run away.
Then he's American citizen, but living in France. Living in France.
As far as I know, sir.
Living in France. Oh.
I don't. Basically, he's Soros man.
Soros, yes.
Yes, Soros guy, yeah.
Soros man.
He took millions of loan from Soros, you see. And Soros' son also met him. Soros' manager also came and met him in October.
Then we'll go to the western side.
One thing more on Bangladesh.
Yes.
You will also find there a struggle between Shia and Sunnis.
Yes.
You will also find a struggle between Sunnis and these Dargawalas.
Sufis.
And Ahmadiyas also.
And
you will also find a fight there between Bihari Muslims and Bengali Muslims.
Yes.
Now, what is going to be the thing there? Because this is going to bring a lot of changes in the day-to-day life in Bangladesh. Like of language.
Basically, sir, sectarian warfare. That's what you mean, sir.
You see, language will be a factor. Even the food, etc., will be a factor. Attire will be a factor. You will find that your Bengali attire will win away from there. You will have those pajama above the ankles over there.
वो बड़े
You'll
भाई का
find that
कुर्ता और
only.
छोटे भाई का पजामा सर.
हाँ, हाँ, वही चलेगा वहां पे. That will
बड़े
be
भाई का
there.
कुर्ता. Yeah.
Yeah.
In near
So
future, in near
now,
future, is there any
unless
chance of coming of Hasina to
Kapil,
Bangladesh?
no question,
Hasina to Bangladesh?
no question, no question.
What is the possible policy of coming Trump government on Bangladesh?
You see, let me tell you one thing. Whatever policies these Trump government or others may adopt,
Yes.
okay, what matters is the local condition and local support over there,
Yeah, the ground situation you mean.
the ground situation, I mean.
Will there aspiration on Martin that island that island? What is that island?
Saint
The
Martin
begin
Island.
was
You're talking.
Saint Martin Island.
Saint
What is the aspiration
Yeah.
of Saint Martin Island? Will that change?
Huh.
Aspiration of USA on that island?
Dada, I have my feeling that America is going to lose out globally.
Yes.
As a big player, what they think as a watchdog of the world, they are going to lose over, and I think Trump is very cautious of that because certain of his statement when he can criticize NATO.
Yes.
And any sane person will criticize NATO because
Yes.
the way they have used Ukraine, the whole thing started with Russia objecting to Ukraine not joining the NATO.
It is neither
And
helping Ukraine nor helping
and
Russia nor West Europe, destroying
you see,
everyone.
NATO helped Ukraine, but at the same time refused its membership to it.
Yes.
So that is the joke. In fact, the very second day when this Ukraine war started, I had put up 2 words on the TV9 channel at that day. I said, Americans are telling Zelensky, चढ़ जा बेटा सूली पर भला करेगी नाटो.
So the Americans are fighting
And
Russia
telling
to
the
the last Ukrainian.
and telling the Russians, आए जब तक नाटो इनको काटो काटो.
What does it mean?
Till when NATO comes, you cut them.
Your Hindustani language I cannot understand.
I mean, Americans were telling Biden was telling Zelensky, okay, beta, you go to the news and we'll help you fight out.
Fight out.
And telling the Russians that by the time I come, you cut them.
Cut them.
Fighting the Russians to the last Ukrainian.
So,
one side.
so America, and I tell you, with the Trump moving in, I have a feeling that the American-Chinese tension also
increase.
Will go down a little bit. Will go down a little bit.
Go down.
Will go down.
But on trade side, there will be also on trade side with India also tension will increase. Other front will be good, but
Trump
trade front will be tough.
Sir, Trump is going to raise the tariffs. That is one thing for certain.
Tariff on tariff side, tension will.
I tell you one thing. I tell you one thing.
China and India.
You see, everyone goes by one's own economic interests.
Yes.
Do you remember how much tariffs we had in India at a time?
Right.
Custom duties and all these, how much we used to have at a time?
Massive,
okay.
I think 300% or something.
So if America, the problem is they may increase the tariffs, but then Trump will have to increase the production also in America of certain goods which they depend on outside.
Yep.
Unless Trump does that, a mere increase in tariffs will not save the American economy. And America and raising of tariffs, always leads to smuggling, backhand measures. And when one comes to power, and what one says before, these are two very different things.
Then the appearance of Trump in White House is not an unmixed blessing for India. You have to
No, it is
No,
tackle
no, no,
very
no.
very cautiously,
Listen,
not
no, no, no.
each front
Listen,
separately.
listen. One thing is very clear, and Indians must realize this thing, that we have to be on our own
On our own. Yes,
in all respects,
in
on
all
all
aspects.
respects. And the path we are moving in under Modi at the moment is the right path to be on our own,
Yes.
whether it is
We have
production,
to
whether
be
it is agriculture,
self-reliant
whether it
on
is
all planes.
defense,
All
whether it
planes.
is
Yes.
power. We have been now moving in all sectors. Power sectors, you see this wind power and solar energy, how good we have been doing.
Yes. Then,
We are
then
not
one
dependent
question.
on Western world for that.
One question. Now in Bangladesh, is it going towards divisions from within?
Dada, there is a thing that wherever the central government weakens,
There is disintegration tendency
the
usually.
regional power, regional interests
The peri-
come
yes,
over.
peripheral
This, this
peripheral
is this
zones.
is this is history of any country.
Any empire,
yes.
any nation.
The
Yes.
centrifugal forces will take
You
over.
see
Yes.
what happened to
That,
Soviet Union. The Soviet Union, one of the biggest power in the world. Once the central authority was gone, cracked like anything,
yes. Centrifugal
So,
forces.
in one night, it
Okay,
ceased to
Disintegration.
exist.
Yes, cease
Yeah.
to exist.
yeah.
There is a
So,
chance of
don't
Chatga
you think that
being
there
cut off
are?
from the mainland.
Don't you think? No. Don't you think that there are separatist tendencies in America also?
Yes.
Yes, there are.
Like also India.
You know
Also
the case
India.
of Alaska.
Also in Yes. Yes. Alaska.
In England, Scotland and all, Ireland, England,
England also. Yes. Yes. Also tendencies are there.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. So
Now,
Bangladesh would definitely crumble down.
yes.
There is no doubt
Then
about it.
we'll welcome that.
There is no doubt.
Okay. We'll welcome that.
We welcome. No. One more thing,
Welcome that.
Dada. We welcome that. I want to ask you a question because you are more familiar with the Bengali psyche. Will the Muslim women of Bangladesh tolerate this imposition of Shariat on them?
No. No. There will be rebellion from the womanhood. That will be.
No, I thought of that. That's why I asked you this question.
Actually, that is the area of hope. That is the area of hope. They will not tolerate.
Well, I only have one suspicion on that from my own experience in India. This Teen Talaq was done away with.
Yes.
So when some Muslim women were asked by the reporters, whom will you vote for? Modi or not? They said, no Modi. But they said that Modi gave you this liberty, freedom from Teen Talaq. They said, fine, it has happened now. So we got what we wanted. And we'll go by our Islam.
Islam.
And the other reason I'm saying this is that the most educated women in England, in Europe,
They wear the headscarves.
they have started wearing, they were never wearing earlier. I remember coming in a flight to Dubai. There were these beautiful girls sitting in the plane. And the moment it was announced that we are going to land in Dubai in 10 minutes, within 7 minutes, you find that all those faces had disappeared and they were all covered by burqas.
But
So
at the
if the
same time,
most educated women in Europe and America and other places can be so radicalized now, radicalization is not among the illiterate now. This fanaticism is among the
illiterates
most educated, highly educated.
but at the same time, a different phenomena. You see, in Saudi Arabia, And in UAE, there is distribution of Gitas in lakhs. Also, some
Dada, even
devotee.
Iran, no, Iran you can say. On the one hand, Iran is the leader of the Islamic Shias attacking Israel. And on the other hand, you see the women of Iran, how they are fighting against this hijab and burqa. So that is there also. Now, what is happening in Saudi Arabia and UAE, there is a reason behind it, Dada. These shake-ups, whether it is Abu Dhabi, UAE, Qatar, Oman, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, these sheikhs know one thing now very clearly.
They want business.
If no. It's much more than that. Their very existence. They know this very well that this Islamic mullahs, if they come,
They'll be finished. These sheikhs will
then
be
these
finished.
sheikhs will be finished. And this they have learned by experience of what happened in Iran, what happened in Afghanistan,
Yes.
both the places. So that is why it is their compulsion to oppose these fanatics.
Oh.
And to oppose that compulsion, wherever they can get support from, they try to get it. Whether it is from
West.
America,
Or from
from
India.
the West, or now
Or
from India.
India.
Now from India in the recent years.
Yes.
Earlier, no. Now from India. So it is the compulsion of these sheikhs for their own survival
Yes. Okay.
that you find a
thing-
shift in their policy.
This again we'll go to details in some subsequent discussion. Then let us come to the Afghan-Pak front. Pak-Afghan front.
See, the question is, who are fighting? That Taliban, what is that? Tehlike Taliban,
Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan and
which is fighting the Pakistan army at the moment.
Yes.
all Pashtuns, sir.
All Pashtuns.
Yeah.
All Pashtuns are fighting.
From Northwest Frontier Province region.
No, sir. I'll tell you. No. I'll tell you two. I'll explain that to two reasons. You see, these Pashtuns have a big history of warfare with Punjabi Muslims,
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
and the origin of Pak attacking Kashmir in 47 was from there. In September, first week September, I think it was around 7th or 8th of September, a massive riot had taken place in Peshawar. And this riot was between the Pathans and the Muslim League supporters. You know, Badshah Ghaffar never wanted Pakistan and never wanted to be with Pakistan.
Right.
Yes.
And this massive rioting led Jinnah and Liaquat Ali, under the advice of the British, to divert that into an Islamic warfare against Kashmir. Ke Hindu ruler is ruling there, and Muslims are suffering, so we must attack that. And I have seen the documents. Their plan was not only to stop at Srinagar, but they wanted to come up to Patiala and take West Punjab or this Eastern Punjab also into them. That the Patiala ruler also was a Sikh, and he had got Muslims killed in 47.
Oh, before invasion onto the Kashmir by the tribals from Northwest, there was already a fight between
Punjabis
Pakhtuns and the Punjabi Muslims.
Yes.
That was no, not Hindu and Punjabi Muslims. Hindus and Punjabi
Nah.
Muslims.
There is a fight between
47 partition violence.
Oh, that is okay.
Okay, 47 August, September I'm talking of. And
Fight
that is
between-
how these tribals were told that Islam is in danger, and they were brought in lorries and trains to Rawalpindi, where the Pakistan army officers were on paper shown going on leave. But in civilian dresses, they joined these Kabilis and led them into Kashmir.
So these
It was given-
former INA officers were also involved. Or
No, don't blame the INA, Dada. You want me to clear it out? I'll clear it out to you right now. You see, when you have partitioned the country, INA stood for a united India. There was a meeting held in May 47 of the INA officers. What do we do now? The country is partitioned.
Per
So
force, these
decision was
officers,
taken.
yeah, per force
Dada,
they had
decision
to
was
Pakistan.
no, please listen to me.
Sir,
They had taken a decision that which country now you belong to, you go and serve that country. When Nehru refused to take them back in the Indian army,
yeah.
so why a
Jindal
person who belonged to Rawalpindi or Karachi or Lahore would join the Indian army or stay
That's
in
the
India?
point.
And tell me, none of these INA officers, even serving the Pakistan army, ever repented that they had done something wrong in opposing Muslim League and fighting for a united India. Please read these books which have come out from there of Kiani and Ehsan Kadir and all that. Ehsan Kadir never apologized. Kiani didn't apologize for being in INA. It's a different matter. We can talk as a subject different day, someday on that.
Now let us come to the Afghan Pak.
Yeah. So this Afghan Pak thing, this Tehreek, what is this Tehreek? I can't pronounce it properly. Taliban.
Tehreek
See,
Taliban
this
in
is all.
Afghan Taliban.
This is also a very fanatic organization,
Yes.
no less than ISI,
Built by USA.
built by US.
Yes.
Now the
Oust USSR.
question is if they fight, and whosoever wins is a threat to India. We can't say today that these Afghanis are fighting the Pakistanis today is beneficial to us. What is the benefit to us is that when they both fight each other, they get weakened.
Yes, that's one point. And plus, a part of Pakistan, which is northwest frontier province area, will be taken away from Pakistan into Afghanistan, or a separate land of separate country, like you name what they demanded
Dada,
in 47.
you
That is
know,
Pakistan.
in 47 itself, there was a demand for
Pakistan they wanted.
Pakistan, there was a demand for Pakhtunistan
Yes.
and Pakhtunistan.
Yes.
So that will come. Gilgit is, if they win, then Gilgit also goes out of Pakistan.
Yes.
Balochistan also goes out of Pakistan. Sindh also goes out of Pakistan.
A separate princely. Gilgit and Chitral both were separate princely state.
No, there are many others like that in that area. Pirpur.
Yes.
Pirpur always supported Bose, even after 47. The Pirpur Nawab sought Nehru's help against Pakistan. Balochistan sought Nehru's help against Pakistan. He refused.
Yes.
They asked in 47, 48.
Yes.
But it was not done.
Yes.
The whole question surrounds back to one thing, Dada. What do you do with these Bangladeshis and Rohingyas who are within the country? Even 5% of them are even 5% of them are fanatic terrorists. What will you do? Delhi is surrounded by all of them on all sides. And if Delhi, 5 of them start from all sides from Delhi to attack, yes, after 2 days we'll beat them out. But the amount of damage they will do to us,
it's frightening.
That is why these two things which came out, the CAA and all those things, were a must.
Will by this time the Baluch Liberation Army will be stronger?
Dada, they have been fighting for long.
for
and they
long,
have
for
been depending.
1947.
Yeah, and 48, and they have been depending on support from Iran.
Because they are a part of Balochistan is already in the in
Uh,
Iran.
uh,
Ethnically,
and
the western part of Balochistan is Iranians, and
is
eastern
Iranian.
part is Indians.
Yeah,
Indians,
yeah,
and that side Iranians.
yeah. That's one.
Ethnically.
But definitely from India. You must have heard the news yesterday that fellow died in Pakistan again. That Kashmiri terror. What is that? Asghar Masood or someone terrorist brother or
Oh,
someone died in Pakistan
Who,
mysteriously.
that mastermind.
Ah,
That
Musi,
mastermind.
Musi. What was his name?
of our attack on
Musi.
our India in Taj.
Yes,
He
yes,
has died
Bombay.
from heart attack. They are
yes, yes.
No, no, no. It is said heart attack, but it's not heart attack actually.
something else.
So the
Okay, let
Pakistanis
it be.
can't say that another person has been killed by the invisible hand there because they are not able
Yes.
to catch
Let,
the invisible hand.
let it be. Let it be.
So they will say it is heart attack. I wish more heart attacks come like this in Pakistan to all the terrorists. I wish that
Okay.
they come into them like that. But it's not that heart attack thing at all.
It's Abdul Rahman
So
Makki. Abdul
Makki,
Rahman
Makki, yes,
Makki.
Makki,
Makki.
Makki, Makki, yes. Now, many people ask this question that why doesn't the Indian army move into POK or go to the help of Balochistan and all these things?
There's no need for that.
But we have to wait for more mature time to
That's
minimize.
what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. That I think the Chanakya Niti has been first to weaken Pakistan from its side.
Yes.
And financially, it is virtually finished.
They are taking
The
loans to
same
service
impact,
their.
the same impact of theirs is being seen on their army.
And let there be more Chinese
Other
engineers and workers skilled in Balochistan.
See,
By
otherwise
let there
I'll
be
tell
more.
you, Dada, otherwise, my every talk to Indian army officers, they've always said that Pakistanis are also very good fighters.
No
But
doubt.
now their demoralization is coming clear when the Taliban armies could beat them and attack them. And if their army had not weakened, their morale had not weakened, the Taliban would not have attacked them like this.
Yes.
And another thing you see is it is not just the army, but this Taliban can do blasts anywhere in Pakistan.
Anywhere in Pakistan.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
From right from
Yes.
Gilgit
Yes.
up to Karachi.
There are
Karachi is
Yeah.
millions of Afghan Talibans is settled in good places all over the Pakistan with
No, no,
legal
no.
positions.
Dada, it is not just that. If these
Karachi is
terrorists can think they can buy the poor people by offering them money to become terrorists, the other powers can also buy these poor people to attack the Pakistani army also.
Oh, moral
Once
is
it's a
gone.
money game, when it's
Our
money game,
morality is gone. Yes.
yeah. So, and this has been
Other,
going on since Taliban was
other,
established. So this is going on. Arms are freely available there. You have markets in Peshawar and all where guns, rockets, mortars, pistols, revolver, everything you can buy, anything you can buy. So ammunition is no
then,
problem.
then, then my last question: who are the enemies specifically inside India against our dream?
that's very
Dada, the
frightening.
inside,
That list. My list is
the
Siku Maku
in,
Kongu. Shiku Maku
you
Kongu.
see,
Shiku
that is
Marku
there.
Kongu.
No, that is there.
In one word.
And there are, no, there's another category also. Secularists, whom I call, not secularists, but secularists.
Secularist. Siku Marku
These
Kongu.
intellectuals, these,
Yes.
uh,
This is the group.
these intellectuals, so-called intellectuals,
Enemies inside.
They
secularists
are
or
inside
secularists.
enemies. They,
Yes.
they are inside enemies, and they don't realize this. Or even if they don't realize, they think that their bread and butter can be on that only by posing that figure. Like I said, that these what happened to these 17 houses in Bangladesh burned. Have you heard the voice of any secularist in
No.
India on that?
No.
But if that
Oh
would
no,
have
sir.
happened in India, what would have they done? They would have been out on streets. Modi government, this is no one is safe. This is that. They could have done that.
Then secular groups, all these DMK,
Secular
ADMK,
groups,
SP, DSP, all TMCB, all,
uh,
and all
uh,
Markuj, CPM, CPI,
and there is
Noxal, Ishai, all
uh,
Markuj, and
and
Congo
there is
itself.
one more, yeah, and there is one more aspect to this, and that is all those. What should I word I should use for them? Uh, the traitors who sell themselves for money.
Andolan GBs you were talking of.
Andol- I- and
Andolan Jeevis is one. And yeah, well, I'll put it that way. I will say, well, what the term is used as Andolan Jeevi, Okay, fine. We can use that term
And
for
some,
that.
and some editors.
Yeah. So, journalists, editors, your actors, filmmakers, many people are involved in that.
Media
filmmakers
person.
also. Yes, artists,
Because
filmmakers,
today I heard they are going to
public.
make a film on Mother Teresa. Bollywood is
Please
making a film on now on
don't tell
Mother
Mother
Teresa.
Teresa. Please tell only Teresa. Don't utter the
No, I'm
term
not.
Mother
No.
Teresa.
Dada,
Plain
I'm
Teresa.
not using the word mother. I'm saying
Teresa.
they are making a picture on Mother Teresa called Mother Teresa.
Please let us narrate Teresa
Okay.
and Teresa. Nothing
No,
else.
He was a converter. You see, with
Evangelist.
with the
Notorious
with the
evangelist.
support with
Notorious
the
evangelist.
support of Congress and all, she
Only
has done
Teresa.
that. She has done that. In fact, she
And
is
from
equally
yesterday,
equally
yesterday,
harmful as
yes,
any
yesterday
jihadin.
I have yesterday I have coined one word for Mount Everest. We'll call it Mount Sikdar.
Mount
Ranath
Shikdar.
Sikdar
Yes,
discovered this. It is Mount
yes, why
Sikdar,
call?
not Mount
Huh,
Everest. We will from now on use some newly coined words, which is really on historical materials.
That's
Mount
right.
Sikdar. And he is
That's
just
right.
Teresa, a notorious evangelist Teresa. Oh,
And
Dr.
Dada,
Shankar,
before
now,
we end, before we end, because many people have joined late, I would again like to remind, as I said in the beginning,
yes,
that please boycott Board of Cricket Control of India for having agreed to play cricket with Bangladesh and Pakistan.
By all means, sir.
yes,
Please
yes,
protest on your
yes,
Twitter,
yes,
protest
yes,
on your
yes, yes,
Facebook,
yes, yes,
protest on
yes.
your
By all
Instagram.
means.
And
The shameless
money,
Board of Cricket of India.
they have dishonored our nation. And Dr. Shankar, day after, let us be we again together day after tomorrow. What will be our subject?
Today something very frightening has happened, sir. If
Yes,
you,
Tell me.
if I may,
tell,
in in
speak out.
in Kolkata, actually, there's been a frightening revelation that only two, I mean, two police stations. I am naming my own police station, that is Haridevpur Thana, and this Porno Street Thana. These two police
South
stations.
Calcutta.
One operator named his name is Samaresh Biswas. He has been arrested by West Bengal by Kolkata police. He has been forced to be arrested because he was found out by the NIA. He alone arranged for 3,000 fake passports from Bangladeshi infiltrators. If one
Wow.
agent, if one agent sitting at some pawn shop can produce 3,000 passports from 2016 to 2024, how many such operators are there? And the period has been very long. It's 2011 to 2020 or 2000. It's now 2024. Now, it takes Kashmir police to arrest this guy called Javed Munshi. What was the Kolkata police doing? He was sitting right under their noses. He is an IED explosive expert who has visited POK 7 times. And he has also undergone that, what they call Dauraye Khas or something, this ISI. उसका 21 दिन का
Very,
कोर्स उसने किया है. And
very good.
it takes this Assam police to arrest Abbas Ali, or sorry, Minarul Sheikh. So we don't know if this, how many Minarul Sheikhs and how many Javed Munshis are staying in the flat next to me.
Not only next to you, all over India, I'm telling you, in thousands.
So the former
You remember
intelligence.
in UP, an attack was carried out on the CRPF camp in Rampur.
Yes.
Rampur has no borders with Bangladesh or Pakistan or anyone. How could that happen?
And majority of the terrorist activities has got West Bengal connection.
So
There are mini Pakistans now, mini Pakistan now in many towns. And they don't hide. They even name their mohallas as Islamabad, Pakistan. They name it.
Now, let us declare today our next subject will be West Bengal and West Bengal. How much infiltration will last? After 71, there is about 4 crores, 40 million infiltration. As per my estimate, 40 million infiltration from East Pakistan into India. And how much terrorists infiltrated into West Bengal and then into rest of the India. And why
Dada,
in West Bengal?
One day I would like you to have a session on the passiveness of Hindus world over.
Yes, let us subject me first.
And what is happening to
passiveness of Hindus?
Then what is happening to Hindus either in England or in Caribbean or in America?
Yes,
we must discuss out that also, because this part of the world or in India, people don't know what is happening over there.
Then Dr. Shankar, on tomorrow, day after tomorrow, let us discuss on West Bengal problem of infiltration from 1970 onwards, and then the problem of Hindus all over the world.
Till a few hours back, the entire police higher echelons went into a huddle, and they were meeting at Bhavani Bhavan. So as to, I don't know whether to, stage a cover-up or whether to find a solution to this. God knows, because this former Black Cat, our NSG hand, Dipanjan Chakravarti, gives an estimate of 1.5 lakhs to 2 lakhs of fake passports probably produced. So this next time the terrorists will be entering, they will be having valid passports with them.
Because in the world, Bangladesh passport has got little value. India passport has got some value.
They will be coming in with Indian passports. How can you stop them?
But I tell you, my feeling is this. I'll give you one example. Recently, I was coming back from London last year, and there were 2 Sardarjis who had Indian OCI cards, but right at the gates, before entering the aircraft, they were stopped and taken away by the police.
Oh.
Okay. So that way, the Indian authorities are very cautious about these aspects, fake passports and all, and they are very cautious at that. Then they can't come easily like that into this from our border post, official border post. Yeah, from other hiding areas, if they enter and penetrate, that's a different matter, and then produce Indian passport, it's a different matter. But from the border post now, it has become very difficult to enter into India with a fake passport.
Then Dr. Shankar, let us declare today, day after tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. It's Tuesday at night 10 p.m. Subject will be West Bengal. Is now a security threat to rest of the country. West Bengal is now a security threat to rest of the country.
Okay, sir. On that note,
that's the headline. West Bengal now a security threat to rest of the country. That will be on the Tuesday at 10 p.m. Okay?
Jai Hind, sir.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind, sir.
Jai Hind. Jai Hind.
So the direct telecast stopped?
Yes, sir. The stream has ended.
Okay,
thank
okay,
you.
okay. Okay, Dada.
Okay.